Okay, I'm here together with John Hagel at the evening event of the Social Business Forum in Milan, and I want to pose you also the question I'm asking everybody. The key theme of this conference is from social to business. How does this key theme relate to the reality of the social business evolution outside in the real world?
I think it's very timely that we have this connection or transition from social to business. I think for a while we've had one group talking about social, another group talking about business. The challenge and the opportunity is how do we connect these two and really have a conversation about what the opportunity is and how to drive business performance and success from social and with social. And on the other side, how can social be more focused on making business successful?
So you see that the E2O projects out there, the companies are already focusing on having business performance objectives within social projects?
My sense is that there's a need for more focus on metrics to measure the progress and impact of the implementation of social. We did a research project at my research center where we went around to companies and asked them where have they actually documented performance improvement. And we were surprised at how few companies had actually done that. Many had a sense that they were benefiting, but they had no real quantified view of what was the impact of social and how could they actually make the impact even greater. So I think there's an opportunity to have more focus on measuring the results of the implementation of social.
Is there one metric for the implementation, or are there different metrics throughout the evolution of the project?
My sense is that there's been a lot of focus on the return on investment of social, and I'm actually very skeptical of financial metrics because I think I've seen too many spreadsheets where if you can control the assumptions, you can make anything look good from a financial perspective. There's so many variables that it's hard to really zero in on where and how social made an impact. So my view is that the most appropriate way to measure impact is more around operating metrics, and it will vary depending on whether we're talking about customer-facing operations, supply chain operations, or product development operations, but focusing on what are the operating metrics and where and how has social made a difference on those operating metrics, I think is the real opportunity.
You proposed today in your very interesting keynote two approaches. So one taking the project to the edge, you explained, and the other is taking the project in an incremental way. Can you please explain these two approaches a little bit?
Yes, there is one approach. It has to do with viewing change as a political process, and how do you avoid confronting directly the people who are going to resist change until you have enough strength to prevail relative to those who are resisting change. So one option is to go out to the edge of a company where there's a platform that is emerging that has significant growth opportunity but doesn't get a lot of attention from the senior management who are running the core part of the business. And to use that edge to start to show real impact on operating performance that will start to convert people and draw people out to the edge and to adopt those practices. There's another approach, and they're somewhat related. It's not an either or. But the other opportunity is to focus on what we call metrics that matter. It's really being very focused on what are the operating metrics and frontline metrics that matter the most to the business, and to really target in a very focused way the operating metrics where you can really make a difference quickly with social platforms and start again to demonstrate the impact so that you can neutralize those who are skeptical or opposing the new way of doing business and giving more strength to those who see the opportunity for a new way to do business.
Okay, thanks. Interesting. And thank you for the interview and thank you for the keynote today.